Growing up in a 5-generation intuitive family where tarot card reading was a daily event, Onae, a psychic medium and minister, can help others with her intuitive counseling, card readings, and connecting you with loved ones to provide those messages from beyond. Join psychic medium Onae live every Tuesday night at 5 p.m. Central to answer your questions with messages from Spirit. Now, here is your host, Onae.
Hey everyone, how's it going? Welcome back to me, I guess, whatever. Yeah, it's been a long time, but yeah, I'm echoing again because I'm still sitting in my house that I have not sold yet. So just bear with me. It's quite irritating to echo, but till I get the one place that I'm thinking about getting, and hopefully I'm getting, and my new place that I'm thinking about and trying to have a whole new thing going on. If that works out for me, which I had two lovely ladies giving me a reading yesterday. They're like, take things slow. And I'm like, well, you know, I've got some speed bumps, so. But anyway, thank you everybody for joining me here today. My name is Onae and I'm a psychic medium and tarot card reader. And what I do here for you today is on the show is live one-question readings. And as you know, I've been gone for a little while because I've been traveling. I'm going to Paracons, and you know, we have monsoon season, so that kind of kicked up the electricity one day. And then I had a trip to New York unexpectedly. And where else was I? I went to the Gettysburg Battlefield Bash. Pamela Berry hosts that every year, and it's a fundraiser for the Wounded Warriors, which I'm very proud and I'm able to help in some form with these foundations. And help people out with my abilities. And as a gift, I donated one of my readings to Santiago Cirilla, who was actually at the event himself. And I got my Haya Nation hat. So he actually makes these himself, hand makes them himself. And I was like, I'm not patriotic, Santi. So he put it on there for me. And he signed it. So he's from The Walking Dead, if you don't know who he is. And I think he's the Julio character, because otherwise he's just writing Julio on the hat, and I don't know what that means. So otherwise, Santi, I swear I'll watch the show. But otherwise, you check him out, Haya Nation, Santiago Cirillo. He's an actor from The Walking Dead, but he's also got his own thing going on where he's doing a foundation, also fundraisers and foundations and cons to raise awareness for bullying and PTSD and for kind of mental illness and stuff like that, mental, just traumas and things like that. So I'm happy to help in that way also. It was really fun meeting him. He's a really nice, down-to-earth type person. He comes off really funny and jokey and stuff like that, but he's really got a good soul. So if you ever get to meet him in person, you want to. I've got a lot of Facebook user names on here. I'm not really sure who they are, but if you could put your name next to if you are on Facebook and you're not accepting whatever, I don't know what the rule is for that thing. Everything has a rule and all that stuff. So, but anyway. Oh, that's right. What's your name? Dilek? Am I saying that right? I mean, I have an unusual name, Onae. So, and it doesn't look how it's spelled or whatever. It is actually how it's spelled, but people grab that O and they hang on to it. But it's Onae, actually. So Dilek, yeah, definitely sure. You are one of the beautiful ladies that this is also, she's, everybody, she is another host on another show on this station. So you guys really need to check her out. So she's really good. And if I'm correct, you're from Turkey, right? So that's really interesting and fun. So yeah, so when we get to questions, you will be one of them, my dear, because I really do appreciate everyone. We readers, we need readings too, right? Because I can read for people all day long, and But when it comes to reading my cards, I'm just like, I don't know. It's speaking Chinese to me. I don't know. And I don't know Chinese. So that's my whole point. So anyway, again, I went on, I was gone for a while there and I'm back. Hi, Courtney. And I'm back. And hey, Rez, how are you, hon? And no, I am not a grandma yet. He keeps teasing us. And I really think it might be the end of this week. I'm not sure. But hopefully soon. So, but yeah. So anyway, you guys know that I'm a psychic medium, right? And I don't claim to be a paranormal investigator, but yes, I am one in a sense, because what I do as a psychic medium, but I'm also a minister. I take my spiritual gifts really in a form of, I use them as a form of helping and healing people. So I have clients that come to me with their spirit energy. Okay. So, and I help them with closure and healing or whatever else they might need. When you go out and you're a paranormal investigator, you are, as a medium, at least speaking for myself, there might be other mediums who have different opinions, blah, blah, blah. Everyone's different, right? We're all unique, right? So anyway, for me, it's like going out and looking for the unknown and welcoming in any kind of energy. You don't know what you're getting. So when people come to me as clients, it's totally different energy than going out and seeking unknown energy. You don't know what you're going to get. So I really don't get involved in investing in equipment, because one, I am equipment, and two, I just, if I'm going with somebody, it's a paranormal, an already person who's established with this, and they already have all their equipment anyway. And well, I go, if I'm going to associate myself with a team, I am with Arizona Renaissance, not Arizona Renaissance. I'm with the Arizona Renaissance Festival also, but Arizona Ghost Adventures, my friend Rita Olson, who, happy birthday, Rita. Her birthday's today. We're gonna have to go out and celebrate later. But anyway, they all have, she has all of her equipment. So I just go on the investigations with her because she's my friend. And so I'm kind of like the resident medium for the team. So, but I went to Gettysburg Bash, and I can't remember the vendor's name, but if I can remember it, I will definitely let you know. But I bought this equipment, my very first and probably my only equipment ever, paranormal equipment, and it died this morning. So I was trying to show Todd behind the scenes before the show, and you guys know how I love black cats. Well, this is my black cat. I was at the place and the event, the Gettysburg Bash, and I was walking around, and I don't usually buy equipment. I'll buy like tarot cards, which I did. I bought tarot cards myself, and I bought a little gift for my grandson, and like I go around, I say hi to people, and I take pictures and selfies everywhere, but I never buy myself equipment. But I was walking across the room, and this beautiful baby just happened to be looking at me, and I could not resist. He looks a little upset right now, but it could be because and I'm calling it a him because he's got a little battery in his little coochie area or asshole area. I guess it wouldn't be a coochie if it has a thing, right? So I don't know, what do you call that, Todd? I don't know what you call that area. So anyway, so yeah, this is, hey, there's my princess right now. So yeah, so his battery died. It's what area? I know, Jen. I don't know. I think my daughter's on here right now, and I think she will understand that, and every other mother will understand that there. When you give birth, I think sometimes you give birth to your brain. It just kind of falls out with the placenta. Tazzle, it's taint. So anyway, oh my gosh, wait, you are, I don't know if you were my daughter. Someone has my daughter's name on here. I thought my daughter was here. So anyway, so yeah, so speaking of my daughter, all right, and my beautiful, lovely little cat, which his little thingy needs changing because it ran out. It died this morning. So anyway, otherwise he, like, when you touch him, he would like light up like the little blue thing there, and his collar would light up, and the only sad thing about the fact that I have him and is that the only thing I don't really like is one, the battery's dead, and two, they put cheap batteries in there. So anyway, they can really put those Energizer ones in there. But he's like got the little blue light. He's got a blue light, and you know me, I love red, right? You know, I'm all about red. So, and he's got a little blue collar, but it's blingy. It is still blingy though. So and you know, I love my bling. So it's a blingy collar, and see, it has a little bit of light there, but I would prefer red collar. But the black and white one was the one that had the red collar. So anyway, that's my first and only probably ever paranormal equipment. And then I bought this. I found this. I can't remember the name of the team, but they're on the ADPR. I don't know who they are, but they had this adorable little onesie for my grandson. So I bought that. So yeah. And then of course, you know, I was raised Catholic, but I was also raised with the Celtic ways of the old ways. And so I have to have my tarot cards, which are basically the old ways, but these just grasp the beauty of like the Catholic Church's beautiful artists and stuff like that. Like that's just kind of like what, you know. So I mean, some people are against it. I don't care. I'm not here to entertain you as far as, you know, religion. Aren't they gorgeous? I know they got the gold edging right here. And thank you, Todd. And so that it's beautiful, and it just takes me back to, you know, my childhood of being raised Catholic and stuff. I was raised and baptized Catholic, but then my mom would, you know, take me to a different kind of church and baptize me there too. So I've been baptized in many different faiths. So, but the initial was basically the Celtic ways, the old Celtic ways, which is, you know, learning about your intuition and mental telepathy, and learning about your spiritual gifts. And then also the Catholic is basically where I come from, is and relate to also, and my foundation is, you know, 1 Corinthians chapter 12. If you are into that, then you will read that whole chapter and you'll understand where they don't normally talk about it, no matter where you go, but it's there. It's right there. That book is right there. So anyway, Facebook user, please put your name so I can see who you are. I don't know why your name isn't coming out. But anyway, yeah, I think that's all my babbling. I mean, and then I went to the Gettysburg Bash, right? I fly there, get a car, you know, because I have to go to Maryland, and then drive to the Bash, and then spend my time there at the Bash, and then drive back to the airport in Maryland, and then fly back to Tucson or Phoenix, and then drive to Tucson. And then so when I'm just on my way to go to the Bash, I'm getting ready to go to the airport, and my friend who was supposed to travel from California to New York because she's moving, her driving buddy, her friend who was supposed to help her, canceled on her last minute. Last minute, like the day of. And I was like, you got to be shitting me. So she was like crying and panicked. So I was just like, hey, I am going to help her. So as soon as I got off the plane, basically from flying back from there, got in the car and drove across country. So that's why you guys probably saw me posting pictures from me driving across country and stuff. And one of the stops was in Missouri, and that was I don't know what town it is, but I just call it the Uranus town, because that is where you get the Uranus fudge factory. You guys, it is totally worth the road trip. But if you're not even like going for a road trip, it's just worth the stop regardless. It's, you know, it's so fun. It's fun. It's a real fun store. I just put a few pictures out there of things that I really love there. But yeah, definitely Uranus Fudge Factory. And they do have the greatest fudge. And I have a picture with one of the guys that was on the behind the counter. And he's like, after he packages my stuff, he's like, thank you for letting me pack your fudge. I'm like, oh my God. So that's why I took a picture with him. So anyway, all right, let's get to the readings, guys. Let's get to you. All right. So anyway, here we go. I haven't like read in forever. All right, let's see what we got here for dialect. Thank you, Jennifer. Your name actually pops up though. And Jennifer Lee is on here, and Christina Bloom. You guys, these are some pretty amazing women here who do some pretty amazing readings. So I would suggest that you basically check out their shows here also. Right here with Dialect, the three of these ladies here are amazing intuitives. So definitely tune into their shows also. Okay, Zoe, that was you. You're the Facebook user, I think, then. So, Gabby Grace, you have the name of I named my daughter Gabby Grace. So I thought you were my daughter. So you definitely have to have a reading. So, all right, let's see. Here we go, hon. Focusing on dialect. All right, hon, here we go. This is what I got for you. While I was even shuffling, before I even lay out a card, they're telling me you have mediumship abilities. I don't know if this is what you want to delve into or if you're already doing this, but you have the ability of mediumship abilities, okay? And they are there. They see you as a lighthouse, definitely. This is not just something that you just have. You have inherited this from your family. This is an inheritance, because they're showing me the 10 of Pentacles, which means this is an inheritance card, which you probably already know anyway. But what they're telling me is that it's not necessarily inheritance from, it's something that you have manifested and inherited through spirit, through your family, through your DNA. And you definitely have a long line of this going way back to biblical times. So because they're showing me biblical times, they're even showing me something about a cave and some kind of scrolls or something inside a big giant vase or some kind of container. I don't know what this is. I feel like I'm in the desert. I'm in a cave. I'm like, this is like biblical times. I don't know if they found something or you found something or you're just tied to this somehow. Some kind of whoever these people were, maybe, that are tied to this. I don't know what this is, but that's coming up. But it's saying here. But basically, that's what they're telling me here. I don't want to get lost in this. But it does show here, as far as it's concerned, whatever it is that you are doing, you are on your path, and everything is already on its way. So you just need to rest and recuperate. Don't stress over whatever might be coming your way. Diette's on here. Hey, Diette. Here's another amazing woman. You got to check out her show too. You guys could just sit here all day and just watch WLTK, right? Did I say it right? WLTK. Diette is like, Onae, I got to write it down for you. So you basically, hon, it shows here rest and recuperation, definitely. So whatever it is you need to do, get a massage, get a foot massage, get a pedicure, manicure, whatever it is you need to do, or just whatever, a salt bath, just relax, because it's showing here definitely emotional times. So you're stressing and waiting for some kind of message that's coming your way, or some kind of activity. You're saying active, you're being active in something, and saying you're gonna be very proud of yourself. So don't stress. Just relax. You've already got it. You overthink things sometimes, especially, and then it gets a little emotional. But you are very empathic, though. It tells me that, and that's why you get emotional. So you have to remember to definitely guard and protect your emotions, and remember what you're feeling before you enter another room. So whatever it is that you're going through and focusing on, it's saying it's already in the works right now for you. So just within days, it's going to happen. You're going to finally get the answer that you're looking for, because it's showing here and it hasn't happened yet, but it does look like here with this, you are definitely moving on your path. So, so Todd's in the background. Yay, she spelled it right. So, but it does show here again, this is all about your metaphysical, psychic abilities and intuitive abilities that you are working on, and you're going to be you don't even know your path, Okay, you don't even know how far you're going, because the moon is standing out to me, and that tells me here for you, hon, that whatever's going on with you and whatever path you're on, you don't even know where you are, where the end is. It's just going to keep growing and growing, and you're going to be amazed at how far and how much and how strong your abilities are going to be. You're very empathic. You wear your heart on your sleeve. So you just keep moving forward with that, because I see nothing, I'm getting nothing but wonderful chills and like kind of excitement here for you. But you do have the abilities of mediumship if you want to travel that far, and go on that path. Some people don't, some people do. Sometimes it's a little more traumatic or a little more too invasive, where the cards kind of keep it, you have your little distance here, you have your little barrier. But mediumship is where they get in, so they can get quite invasive on you. So if you want to travel, go down that route, you have the ability to open up, if you haven't already. But they're saying you're very strong in that sense, and because you are a lighthouse, my dear. I'm gonna leave that with you, and I hope that helps. Hi, Jennifer. Let's see what we got here for you, hon. All right. We are just going random as far as picking the names. I asked Todd to please be random. So let's see. And I've been gone so long. Like, what is it, like a month now? My goodness. Oh, good. I'm glad it helped, hon. And the more in tune and more in tune I get, and we chit chat more, it gets stronger. So I'm focusing on Jennifer. All right, Jennifer, you ready, hon? Here we go. All right, my dear, it shows you right there. Boom. You are on a fast and furious path towards some new opportunity here coming your way. And there's the inheritance card. So it's going to be almost as if it's being presented to you. It's like you're manifesting this, whatever this is. It's because here's the fast action card. This is the fastest action card you've got in the deck here, and you've received that first thing. Here is an opportunity that you may not even realize is on your way to you, but when it does, it's like as if it's going to be presented to you, like just almost like gifted to you. And even because right now you're going through some kind of heartache or some blocks, and it does look like here that you're kind of feeling uncertain about a certain thing here, whatever's going on in your life. Maybe it's a financial situation that you're going through, but it does look like here you will be recognized, and you will get what you're seeking. Basically, whatever it is that you're seeking, they're saying yes. New opportunities, new growth are happening here for you, hon. You will be on fire. I'm going to say probably the time frame of not Aries, the time frame of Leo. Things are going to start to pick up for you. It does look like here something you will have a really good foundation for. So you've definitely got some right here, boom, 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 right here, this right here, these three cards right here. They tell me right there, even though I get a shit ton more, it does look like here, fast action towards a new beginning for you. New opportunities will be coming, and you'll be like kind of downloading and inheriting the sense. And it does look like here with this, you have a great foundation for this. It does look like here, this is a passion for you. And it does look like here with this, probably by the time frame of October, the 10th month, within around 10 months or the 10th month. I'm going to give myself some leeway there. Things are going to be really moving forward. You're going to get the recognition that you are looking for. I'll leave that with you, and I hope that helps. Remember, guys, the cards never lie. My Aunt Bev raised me with that. She's like, Aunt Bev, my life is falling apart. How can my reading be so good? She's like, Onae, the cards never lie. So, and then if it didn't work out right, like when she said it was going to be, and I'd be like, Aunt Bev, it didn't happen. She's like, well, what did you do wrong? She's like, the cards never lie. What did you do wrong? So, but anyway, that was my Aunt Bev. I love my Aunt Bev. She's in heaven right now. So actually, she's probably not. She's probably so freaking busy that, and then I'm still bugging her too. I'm like, Aunt Bev, Aunt Bev, Aunt Bev. So, hi, Christina. All right. Let's see, of course. Let's see how we're going. And how are you doing, hon? How you feeling? You are a powerful woman. You know that. The number 3 just came up here for you. Blue 3, which means tranquility, and joy and happiness and celebration here. Good. I'm glad to hear that. Growth and happiness are on their way for you. It tells me here right there. Growth and family is really important to you. And there's communication. So I was just thinking about your son, and it shows me, family and communication right there. So this is definitely something he's definitely communicating with you and hanging around, and he's offering love and opportunities here for you. And there's the Lover's card right there, where there's a choice coming up here for you that you will be communicating creative ideas about. So there's growth here for you. So you're not just staying where you're at. You're going to continue on doing something else. So there's growth here in your abilities, and also what your career. Because I see creative opportunities right here happening here for you, and also communication, where you're going to be making a choice right there with that Lover's card. And this opportunity is going to be presenting itself to you, which is kind of like you just manifesting. And it's like you're creating your own home. And it's like basically here, I know there's things that you've been kind of focusing on that still kind of weigh you down and make you sad. But at the same time, you've got your guardian angel right there talking with you, helping you make this choice. So he has been talking to you all day. He's just like a chatterbox. And it says that because I'm like, he's just been popping up in my head as soon as I saw your name. So, and I know there's a day of celebration. If you just had one, or you had one today, or very soon, there's some kind of celebration that you guys are having as a family of some sort traditionally. And whatever this is, he's definitely, obviously, he's going to be there for it. It does look like here you feel like you're in limbo sometimes, because you're not feeling like you've accomplished what you've been wanting to, but yet you need to be very proud of yourself. You have done so much and accomplished so much in so many ways, on so many levels, that you should be totally proud of yourself, considering you've had so much heartache right there and loss and speed bumps in things, but you still persevere and you keep moving forward towards success. So you need to be very proud of yourself. So do not let any insecurities or uncertainties get in the way, because it does look like here he wants you to succeed. He wants you to be happy. He's presenting some kind of new gift for you of some sort. But it does look like here's celebration again. We're back with the 3. This is a 3 of Cups with the blue 7. So this tells me it's a spiritual thing, spiritual celebration, spiritual happiness. So as long as you stay on the spiritual path, I feel like whatever you're doing, it's going to be growing. And there it is, the inheritance card right there. Again, you are another amazing medium and psychic. So that is also inherited in you. And there is something that you are definitely trying to figure out the steps for, and what you need to do on this new addition to your career, and leveling up in your abilities also. So I'm gonna leave that for you, honey, and I hope that helps. I think I gave you like a whole freaking reading, right? Like I'm laying the cards out, forgetting I'm on it's supposed to be just quick little readings, right? Yeah. I forget that though. I like to babble. It's okay. All right, Tammy, hi. How are you, hon? I love reading on my current relationship. I'm a bit rough. All right. I think a lot of people are like, you're welcome, Christina. So a lot of people are having a lot of issues, a lot of soul searching time, really, basically, Tammy. So it's a time of there's so much going on externally, so much trauma and vibration going on externally that kind of makes you kind of nervous. Everyone's got like this nervous energy about them, and that kind of makes you kind of go into pull in more to try to feel like what's going on with you and all the changes and transformations that you are going through yourself. So trying to navigate the external world, which is absolutely insane right now. No matter what's going on in your world, it's just the whole world is just kind of like at a weird vibration right now. And then on top of that, you have to worry about yourself and then a significant other. Yeah. So there's a lot going on in this world. So don't feel like this is going to last forever. And even though it's a rough bit, it's all about kind of like learning to love yourself and be comfortable with yourself and being able to tune out the rest of the world so that you can focus on what you're needing, because then when you do that, you're going to vibrate that energy and draw that energy to you. Okay. So, and then that will either settle the relationship or draw in another energy that you're needing. It does look like growth here for that, though. Also, it does look like changes and transformations are happening for you. And it does look like you're probably on the time frame of Cancer, if not the latest, probably by, what is that? It's been a while since I've actually, I say that all the time. Oh, it's been a while. And really, it's not. I do this every day. So, but Cups is Cancer, Scorpio. So it'd be probably by Scorpio time frame that things are really going to be picking up for you. And you just have to listen to your intuition and what you're needing on an emotional level. It's saying here you have the strength to deal with and handle the situation. I'm feeling that what they're saying to you, you're going to handle it successfully too, honey. So there's growth and transformations happening within you and loving yourself, but also which will help the relationship. But they're saying in my head, communication, the word over and over and over in my head. So I have to say it to you. Okay, communication. All right. So this is lots of changes are going to be happening. Growth is happening here for you on an emotional level, personal level, which will definitely, once you do some soul searching and figuring out what you need and what you're wanting and needing and desiring, you're going to manifest that to you. Okay. And you won't accept anything less. So if there's going to, so whatever this means, these changes and transformations, whether it means staying together and working it out through communication or communicating your needs, and maybe there's separate needs, different needs that are on two different paths, it's not telling me that right here. And I'm not going to encourage one thing or another because this is your path, not mine. But it is saying here, whatever it is that you are choosing, you need to listen to your intuition because you're very empathic. Okay. And this, whatever you choose to do, it's saying right here, everything is a lesson because everybody's in our life for a reason, a season, or a lifetime, but always a lesson. Okay. And whatever this lesson is in this relationship, take all these lessons that you've got and all this experience that you've got. And that is, every time it's like, oh, that didn't work out. Don't beat yourself up over it. Just be like, oh, I discovered what I don't like. So now you know what you don't want. So now you can focus on what you do want. So there you go with that. So this is where you're going to be taking all that knowledge and you're going to intuitively start to learn about yourself more and listen and pay attention to your intuition a lot more. So as far as your relationship concerned, I feel it's not necessarily about your relationship. I think what's going through a rough bit is you're going through a rough bit because you're changing and transforming and trying to find your true happiness and what's making you happiest because you're in the middle of a growth period right now and you spiritually yourself. Okay, so your soul is growing. You're constantly growing and learning and expressing yourself. And sometimes things get a little stagnant. Sometimes people are only meant to be in our life for a moment in time. But, some are on the path for the whole way and some aren't. So it's all about you learning about yourself. And I think that's where your problem is coming from. It's more about you are changing, you're transitioning, you're trying to grow, and you're trying to fight it at the same time because you want something to succeed. But the thing is, it's not a loss. It's not a disappointment. It's nothing bad if this one particular one doesn't work. Okay. Because it's just you learning and growing and it's an experience. Okay. So I'm going to leave that with you and I hope that helps. Mo D Live would love a message from Spirit. Let's see what we got here for you, hon. Well, I hope that helps, Tammy. Really, I do. Is Rez still here? I don't know if it's Rez still here. All right, Mo. Let's see what we got here for you. Ooh, financially, things are going well for you. Good news is coming in a financial situation right there for you, something you've been desiring. It does look like your success is on its way. Thank you, Rez. The reason why I'm asking, hold on, the reason why I'm asking if you're here is because I'm not a grandma yet, but I'm thinking, because the baby's been teasing us, what do you think do you have a feeling if the baby's coming this week? I mean, he's just teasing the crap out of us. So I just wanted to know because I gotta make sure I am like ready and waiting, because I gotta watch my grandson while she's bringing in the other one to the world with us. So, but anyway, it does look like here, Mo, it does look like here's success for you and you finding your niche. So whatever this is in a financial situation, it does look like here good news is definitely coming your way. And look at that, guys. My mom is calling right in the middle of my life. It's like never. Hold on. Hey, Mom, in the middle of a live stream. Can I call you back? All right, thanks. Bye. Yeah, so that's Mom. You got to answer the phone calls, right? You know, it is what it is. So, but anyway, it shows here desires, that what you are desiring here for you. And it's saying here, you're finding your niche and success is taking you on. You feel maybe I still feel like another week, maybe 2. Okay. All right. I should like be taking like, what is that? A little board, a little betting board, whatever that is. Like, so we could all take, figure out which day baby's gonna be born. I don't know if those things are called, but so. But anyway, it does look like here for you, Mo. News is coming in, successful news coming in, definitely around that financial situation. See, like that, look at that right there, boom. Oh yeah, right there. It shows success around a financial situation, news coming in. Successful again, and news coming in, success around a financial situation right there. Something that you have been desiring. So, and you are gonna feel as if you have found your niche, something you've been desiring and found your niche. It does look like here, probably around time frame again. It's probably started all around, some of this new thing started around for you, probably in the time frame of Cancer. I don't know if we're in Cancer still. We might be in Cancer still. I'm not really sure. Ooh, August 13th. All right, I'm gonna have to keep that in mind. August 13th. So, but yeah, so it looks like here around time frame of Cancer, this new thing probably either started to blossom and bloom, but it's going to be like definitely manifesting probably by the time frame of Scorpio. And again, that is, I don't know what Scorpio is. It goes Cancer, Libra, Virgo, and then Libra, because that's my sister's a Libra, and then it goes Scorpio because my uncle was a Scorpio. So, and that's how I know. Oh, you know what, guys? What was I going to say? All right, well, I lost it anyway. So anyway, I'm going to leave that with you, Mo. I totally forgot what I was going to say, so whatever. We'll just leave it at that. So. All right, so I'm going to leave that with you, hon, and I hope that helps. So yeah, I can't remember what I was going to say, but anyway. Gina, hi, how are you? You would love a reading. Okay. Okay. I'm sorry to hear you're having issues, but sometimes you're welcome, hon. It shows here, sometimes basically what they're telling me here right now for you is you cling on to things. You tend to cling on with your nails. You'll like dig in there and you hold on. And we, typically sometimes as humans, we actually kind of do that just naturally. But I found that, when there's new things coming up in our path for us that are better for us, and we're holding on to what we have because it's comfortable or it's just what we know, the devil we know, right? And so sometimes something really just has to catapult us and pull us out of that uncomfortable situation. And in order for us to make the changes and shifts and changes we need to make to go towards where we're really meant to be next. So, and I feel like that's what's kind of going on right now. So with you, because I do have and you drew a number 7 and a number 6, and they're both blue, which means contentment and tranquility are on their way for you. So, and especially spiritually, you're going to be getting more in tune spiritually. And it does look like here, also with the 6s means you're not alone, hon. Creativity, things are coming your way. So it does look like here with this, the 10 of Pentacles right there is the first card up. So that tells me when it comes to financial situations, something is definitely on its way. I would not be, you are back and you went to grab a snack. And I have no clue who you are because it just says Facebook user. So, well, thank you for coming back. And I hope your snack was yummy. And so, but anyway, Gina, it shows here, right here, the 10 of Pentacles right there. It's right there. Boom. You're moving on. You're taking on a whole new path right there. So it shows right there. Yes, the moon is right there and it's sticking out to me right there, which means it's the unknown right now. So no worries. And it shows here Ace of Rods here is a new financial opportunity, new work opportunities coming your way. So yes, it's happening. It's happening. And whatever it is that you were desiring, you are definitely putting that out there. And knowing your name is not showing up, Facebook user, but hi, my friend, and glad you had a great snack. So put your name. So anyway, it does show here, there is something being offered to you. So it's on its way, hon. And I'm trying to and here's happiness and joy and good news coming your way. So it's not telling me a time frame, but I guess I keep asking. So I'm going to say really soon. You just have to kind of nail it down what exactly you're wanting, because you're all over the place on things that you're wanting. So when you can kind of nail it down, that's when things are really going to go into, to start to go in a smoother for you, on a smoother path for you. And that's what's going to come. But yeah, it is on its way definitely for you. So I'm going to leave that with you, hon, and I hope that helps. But yes, I'm sorry for your situation right now, but I think you're going to be finding things so much better, because it's like joy, happiness, everything's happening for you. So I'm going to leave that with you, and I hope that helps. Okay. Hi, Zoe. Yeah, I don't know why it's not showing your name, huh? I have this like one hair. I'm just like, it's irritating me. So hey, D Wayne Hinman. I would love a reading. Thank you, D. All right, D, I'm focusing on you now. Let's see what I got here for you. Rez, did you see my kitty? Yeah, I was calling it a girl, but I found out it's a boy. So this is my new paranormal equipment. So, but sadly, he has to have his thing fixed and exchanged out and for a new one. I'm going to put the Energizer battery in this one. So, but yeah, I was going to practice having him. I wanted him to work so bad. I did. Don't worry, D. I'm focusing on you. Don't you worry. But yeah, I got distracted. So, but Rez, I love black cats, and I'm kind of thinking, and you know how I love like that O symbol for my name and stuff. So I'm thinking like kind of that maybe for a tattoo. So I don't know. I'm just trying to think of tattoos, because like when Diet and I get to see you up there and you open your shop, I'm gonna be like, I want a tattoo. So I'm trying to keep thinking about which one I want. So, but anyway, I'm focusing on you, Dave. Don't you worry, hon. Now I can't see you now. Sorry. All right. All right. Let's see what got going on here. Do you know you're not 25 anymore when you go on a road trip, and I would be like, I could party and like not sleep for days and be fine. And and then I go on a freaking road trip. Yeah, road trips aren't easy, and especially back to back. But man, I am like, my body's achy. I'm like, I don't know. And then I was getting cankles, guys. I was getting cankles. And I didn't make my kitty a collar. That's sweet. You know, oh my gosh, Rez. I have this one where I want, like, because I have the banshee on the left side, which you guys, as you all well know, the left side is the feminine side, which means the maternal side, and the right side. Sorry, the left side is the maternal side. The right side, because this is not the L, this spells the L, left, right. So anyway, that is the masculine side, and so on my maternal side, I have the banshee, which I'm like, named after. Anyway, because so I have the quote, you named it for the banshee. That's the quote from my grandmother, my great grandmother. And she's Irish. And so that's the Irish side. So that's the Celtic side. My masculine side, or the paternal side, is I'm Lebanese and Egyptian. So I've got this like idea of one like black cat with a collar. And so yeah, maybe I'll have you do that one. And that'll have to take up the other like quarter of my back on this side though. So yeah, I'm like, now you got my brain all going crazy. So, but anyway, D, let's see, focus on you, huh? I have not forgotten you. I just get sidetracked. That's why I like, I did this again. I'm sorry. I'm doing it again. But anyway, I got to tell you anyway. Otherwise, it will like keep distracting me. I was doing this. I donated a I donated a reading as to help out the Broadmoor, Broadhead, or something like that. They were looking for donations and people to help with to get their roof built or something. So I was like, all right, it's a good cause. It's a beautiful building. They want to restore it. How can I help, right? And without having to go there and build it myself because I don't do manual work. So anyway, so I donated a reading and and Jamie, she's like, you guys probably all know Jamie. It's Jamie something or something. I don't know, whatever. Jamie, she's so sweet. And she's like, Onae, should we have a password or something? I'm like, oh my gosh, yeah, the code word should be squirrel. And who wins it is Dia. And she laughed her ass off when she heard that the little code word was squirrel. So I was like, squirrel. So yeah, so anyway, that's me, squirrel. So if they had a squirrel, I'm not into a squirrel thing. I mean, I might do squirrel, but I don't do squirrel. I mean, like a squirrel, but black cats are my thing. So anyway, all right, D, I am focusing on you. Oh my gosh, D, you know what? When I started reading for you, or when I started focusing on you, I started to get a little squirrely and like energized and like really scattered. And so what that's telling me here, and they just made me realize it too just now. So, and like stuff like that happens to me all the time, right? So when I start acting or talking about something like a story or something about, things like that, it tells me that that's what the energy of the next person is basically going through. So you must be going through a lot of nervous energy. Things must be getting really hectic for you, that you are almost kind of like all over the place, kind of trying to control and manage everything. And they're basically telling me here, it's time for you to just kind of pull it all in and just kind of take a day or a moment for yourself. Make sure that you are not being ruled by your day, but you are ruling your day, not it ruling you. So I'm saying here, you will be victorious in whatever it is that you are wanting to do. Here's there you are taking action. There's a knight card, and so you're being invited to something, or there's some social invite, or something's coming up here for you. And it's saying here, don't let it wear you down. See, there it is. You're getting so crazy. Like the energy is just, you're going to deplete yourself if you don't pull it in and take control. And you are doing something that you are very proud of yourself, that there is an opportunity coming up here for you, definitely. It does show here recognition for whatever it is that you are doing. So you are on a successful trip here, basically. It looks like that path right there. And it's like, people are recognizing you and seeing what you're doing, and you have found your niche, my dear. So it does look like here, definitely by the time frame of, again, I'm going to say as far out as Scorpio. This might have started up in the time frame of Cancer, but it does look like here around this opportunity, finding your niche, there is going to be somebody around you with the possible initial of an RBDW or a CKSP initial around what you're doing, this new opportunity, the thing that you're doing. So don't stress, because stressing is just wearing you thin. So it does look like here you have the unknown kind of stresses you out anyway. But it does look like your happiness is on its way, hon. You will have the strength and the ability to manage the situation successfully. Do not mistrust yourself or your decisions and situations because of past things that have happened, because you have just take the past things that have happened that are little bumps in the road as lessons learned, okay? And take those lessons learned and that make it into knowledge to move forward in the next situation, because there is something definitely being presented to you that you will be probably hearing about in Leo and probably mastering it and be fully involved in it by the time frame of Scorpio, because there is, it's saying within around 3 months. And this is also telling me here is victory for you. You are going to be very proud of what you are doing in the path that you're on, and you have the strength and the ability to make it happen. I'm going to leave that with you, honey, and I hope that helps. Gabby Grace, oh my gosh, I thought you were my daughter. I'm like, oh my gosh, my daughter's here. Because that's what we used to call her, is Gabby Grace. So growing up, but I love that name. All right, let's see what we got here for you, hon. You're welcome, Dee. All right, Gabby, here we go. Gabby Goo. Let's just call her Gabby Goo. But I named her for my mother, Grace. But I was going to name her originally Mallory Grace, like kind of combine both of my sister's names into one, and then Grace for my mother. And so she was going to be Mallory. My sisters are named Valerie and Lori. So I was thinking just instead of Valerie, I was going to name her Mallory. Also because I liked that character from that one show growing up. I'm totally dating myself. And it was Mallory. Her name was Mallory on that show. What's his name? The little cute little guy who's like kind of got, I think he's Parkinson's now or something. Michael J. Fox was in it. So, but her name was Mallory, and I loved it. But I didn't want to name her, like spell it Mallory like they do on the show. I wanted it to be like a combination of both of my sisters. One of my favorite characters I thought was just absolutely gorgeous, the black hair and the blue eyes, and then my mother's middle names, or my mother as her middle name, my mother's first name. So yeah, so that's where I came up with but then there's Gabrielle Anwar, and she's just such a beautiful actress. Again, I'm dating myself again. And Gabrielle Anwar, she was in that, what is it, General Hospital or something? And she was just so beautiful. And I loved her name, Gabrielle. So she was meant to be Mallory Grace all the way up until she was born. And as soon as I looked at her, I said, no, you're Gabrielle Grace. Gabrielle is your name. So yes, you're right. Family ties. There it goes. So anyway, that's where I came up with Gabby Grace. So long story that you probably didn't care to hear. It's okay. But anyway, for you, Gabby, it just showed here you drew a blue 9 and a blue 3. This means tranquility is happening here for you. Celebration. You are not alone, my dear. Okay, tranquility and contentment are on their way because you drew a 9, and 9 represents basically the endings of things. So wherever you are right now, don't worry, things are going to be starting to smooth out and you're going to be content. And it does look like here you are not alone. Okay, again, so that represents 3 for me. Things are definitely on their way to better times. And does it like here it's something you've been ready and waiting for is happening here for you, trying to figure out exactly what it is that the steps that you need to take to get where you're going and what you're wanting to do. And here it is, the partnership. You are not alone. It does it like here around the home, things you're trying to figure out how you can make things more comfortable around the home. And here you are starting off fresh and new, just kind of, a whole new fresh start is basically what you're looking for. It does look like here something, money or some kind of handout of some sort is coming. Help is coming in a sense. I wouldn't say handout necessarily, but help is coming that you're needing, and saying don't be foolish and don't accept it. Okay, don't let ego and pride get in your way, because it's saying here you're not alone. You don't need to be alone, and all this struggle and hardship is here's someone who loves you, giving you, offering help. So take it, okay? That way you can rest and recuperate and stop stressing over things. It doesn't like here action, then it's like all of a sudden things are gonna start to pick up and move forward for you. It doesn't like here around the time frame of, I'm gonna say, blah, 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 blah. It could have probably already happened in Gemini, but it will be ending in the time frame of Libra, okay, or manifesting by Libra. So Libra is definitely a big significant time here for you of rest and relaxation and recuperation for you. Also, it is the same time. Also, again, it is at the same time you need to take action towards what you're wanting. It does look like here, don't let things get you down, okay? So you stay strong, okay? And it does look like here you're going to be getting over a bittersweet situation. It does look like here there is somebody around you with a possible R, B, D, W initial that's going to be helping you again with new beginnings, something that you've been hoping and wishing for. But right now you're so, it's kind of feeling like you're a little down right now. So you're not seeing things. You're kind of feeling insecure about something, but you're juggling things back and forth here. Maybe some short trips back and forth too. But it does look like here around the time frame of Scorpio, things are really going to be settling down for you again. And where you're going to feel get the recognition that you're hoping for. So, but right now at the moment, you're kind of feeling like you are in a stalemate situation. You don't know which road to take. Don't worry. Just accept things as they come for you. Figure out exactly what you're wanting and needing, and it will manifest. And don't be afraid don't think you have to do this all alone. You're not alone. And the struggle is ending. Okay. You've got the blue 9. That means it's all good things are coming their way. Okay, I'm leave that with you, honey, and I hope that helps. I hope that helped, hon. So, all right, guys, thank you so much for joining me here today. My name again is Onae, and I'm a psychic medium and tarot card reader. And what I'm doing here for you is one question readings on this show. So I am here every Tuesday, but if you want a private reading, I know my website is like ancient and it's got old information. I'm not saying I'm not taking, that I'm ill. I'm not ill, at least not completely. I will always be a little ill, but whatever. But you can find me at onae.org, ONAE.org. Otherwise, you can find me here every Tuesday, schedule permitting, and weather permitting, and baby due soon permitting. So I hope to see you guys here next Tuesday. Thank you.
The truth is here and now on WLTK-DB Talk Radio at WLTK-DB.com.